Hey, it's us once again. I'm JT, of course. I got my homeboy. Say something, Mike B. I almost forgot your name. I got my homeboy.
Hey, what's up?
See? Go ahead, say
What it do?
See?
I don't even know what to say.
Your voice even know not to say it no more. We're
Like
here.
It's been so long.
Yeah, only about 2 weeks.
All right.
Welcome to another Keep It Move. Nope. Doing too many goddamn things. Welcome to another Keep It. No.
Welcome to another quickie episode.
Quickie episode. God damn it. We here. My brain just shitted all on me. But anyway, people.
You know, I enjoyed it.
Yes. Let's get it moving. The Oscars this weekend. Mm-hmm. It went down. Chris Rock was the host, of course, and that's what I want to watch. But I did my thing like I usually do.
Wait till it come on YouTube or something.
No, I mean I watched live as far as the monologue at the beginning. I usually watch somewhat of the monologue if it's like someone. Well, Chris Rock. It's every time he does it, because when Whoopi does it, I don't really, and I only do it for the black folk. I only watch it. I don't know who the host. Nope. Gary Shandling.
Don't give me the line.
But anyway, it was a same as usual whiteout, and it was more of a whiteout this time because it was less black folk. Mm-hmm. There this time, of course, the token. We just gonna suffer through this. Bear with me, people. I'm putting myself on the prayer list. My tongue all swollen. But the monologue, he touched on. He didn't pull no punches. He came in straight. He said, "Welcome to the Oscars or the White People's Choice Awards." That's how he started it off. Mm-hmm. And so you knew where it was going from there. And so he had a couple of jokes. He went after Jada.
That's what somebody was saying. Yeah.
A little bit. Like why I think he gave the analogy like her boycotting the Oscars is like me being in Rihanna's panties or something like that, and he said I wasn't invited. Okay. And I'm like
I don't get the correlate. I get it.
Yeah, I kind of messed it up there, but yeah, y'all get it. Y'all can see the clip. But and I think and the one I kind of chuckled at, mm-hmm. and you can hear that they didn't really care for this one. They chuckled all through the whole monologue except when he said when we do the memorial, he said we're gonna have all the black people that got killed by the cops on the way to the movies.
What memorial?
When they had everybody that done died throughout the year. Yeah. Whoever in the movie industry, and you were hold up now. You talking about real shit.
Yeah, it wasn't funny.
It wasn't about the Oscars now. It was actually about real extra life, real. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he said I can see what he's saying about he was saying not boycotting. He said because it's been happening. He said out of the 88 and 71 being white folk, mm-hmm. And so we only get in there at less than 20 years of just nominations, not winners. Just being nominated might be.
We gotta support our own, brother. And but then I think the argument then is still: do you blame the Oscars or do you blame Hollywood?
The Oscars is Hollywood,
but I'm saying
it's celebrating Hollywood.
It's celebrating Hollywood, but they're not the ones actually putting on the movies, directing. They're not.
But they were doing the nominations. They got the
But if there's no
Academy.
black movies out there. Then what are you doing?
But we had a few black movies
Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah, people say Chirac was decent. People say Straight Outta Compton is good.
I haven't heard anything good about Chirac.
As far as like the production, now the story, might Just like Reverend, I thought the production was excellent, but the
You didn't care
story
for the,
was Leonardo. No. I ain't gonna say he sucked because I mean his job he did a good job, but it wasn't, he didn't do nothing though. It's like his job was sweeping. and they gave him a nice little bonus for sweeping. You did a good job. You know, I can see myself in the floor. You know, you did good. But I wouldn't have gave him the award. You know. Right. And so nah. But he won. Yeah, I heard he won. I think it was a couple of more things, but you know, I didn't really watch it. I saw the your girl was on there.
Stacey Dash.
Yeah, I heard people didn't care for that at all. Well, and she looked. I saw like a clip. I didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah, like that's what I've seen. I've only seen the clip, and I'm like, I want to know what happened before this, because this don't even make sense. Like she came out on stage and was saying like Happy Black History Month, and everybody's kind of looking at her like, who are you? Who are you?
Like she didn't have writers for her joke. She did it herself. She didn't have no.
Was that the joke?
It was supposed to be a joke.
Oh,
you know, it's supposed to be. You ain't supposed to be all sad.
You got to bring somebody out there that we like, not somebody we hate at the moment. Well, I guess
they like her.
White folk like. I forgot.
But her joke was so bad they even laughed. Really, you know.
I mean, it was so. I actually felt bad. Once I saw it, I'm like, see, you needed some black people on your team to get it, but no.
But it was bad though. It wasn't even bad. I mean, I got it, but it was just bad.
It was bad taste and bad timing, I believe, coming from her.
Yeah, she
it wasn't a joke because, especially what she was talking about, we pissed off at her for talking about it to begin.
Well, it's like in jest.
I know it's supposed to be. Yeah, but you know, some people you don't play with me, and she's one of those people. Don't play with me. I ain't got shit to say to you. You wasn't invited. I'm talking about to my house.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
It seemed like you turned on a new headphone.
I'm angry right now. I don't. Now she's sexy. we want to get back to that. Now I ain't gonna lie, but I guess she's invited for that. But she ain't invited for nothing. You got to leave right after.
So you know, leave your comments if y'all saw something extra that we because we didn't watch it. No. So extra could have been the whole program. Basically,
somebody in the comments like this person won this and this person won that.
We don't need all of that. Just if you see something that was funny or important,
I actually got mixed reviews on Chris Rock's monologue though. A lot of people were saying, well, not a lot of people, a lot of black people were saying that he's just out there cooning for the white folk.
Who, Chris Rock?
Yeah.
He was being Chris Rock. That's his comedy all day. Like
it felt like natural Chris Rock. It didn't seem like
they haven't seen his stand up.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I mean, he actually kind of held off a little bit. You know how he usually talk. Right. You know.
Like I said, I had some people who enjoyed it. Like I guess they are fans of Chris Rock, so they know his humor. That probably makes a difference.
Well, on other news, a story we did a while back on Sherri Shepherd. I think back in 14, her and her husband divorced. I don't know, or not divorced, separated. But the problem was, I believe, what year? We don't need the year. Well, anyway, they decided to have a kid by surrogacy, and they were gonna use his sperm and then use an egg donor. And so Sherri don't have no more eggs. I mean, she got a son, so I mean, they ain't dropping no more.
I don't know her inside.
She didn't want to go through it no more.
What do you have to go through to donate eggs?
Pregnancy. No, I mean she didn't want to go through the whole pregnancy.
Oh, hey.
You're such a man.
Well, I thought you were saying like she didn't even use her eggs, so it don't have nothing to do with her.
Oh,
usually I thought
that's how I would feel about it. But
her egg and implanted it into somebody else.
No, it was somebody else's egg. It wasn't her egg.
So
it wasn't her child at all. That's why I was somewhat on her side. I
don't know if I knew any. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, it was an egg donor. It wasn't her egg.
So y'all pay somebody to give y'all the egg and also carry the baby.
That's usually surrogacy, man.
I don't know if it's the egg.
A lot of times it's somebody else's egg, cause a lot of times when they do surrogate mothers, it's because the mama don't have eggs, or they can't just have children. They just barren.
I assume that it's the risk of them having a baby that they don't want to,
That's included too, but there's also you just can't have it, and so they go that other route.
Anyway,
and so she appealed the ruling. They had a ruling about paying child support and her name being on their certificate, and actually her being the mother of the son. And so the judge ruled in the father's favor, so she still has to pay child support, and her name is on the birth certificate. And so she was like, well, what's done is done now. Only thing I can do is go forward. I got a son.
Just about recently after
the second ruling. Yeah, okay. This is now today. And she said, well, I got now I got a son. Like I got a son now, so.
Oh, so now she have two sons.
Yeah, she got her biological son,
and then somebody else son.
Somebody donated.
That sounds horrible. I got somebody's donated son.
Oh well, donated egg. He's half donated, but yeah, that's what's going on with Sherri. Hopefully, the child brings her joy. And
can in a situation like this, can you imagine her? I feel like you would have some type of resentment towards the child, even though the child didn't have anything to do with you and the husband not working out or whatever. I feel like she's going to have some resentment.
I think during the time that they were trying to get pregnant or trying with the surrogate mother, I guess that's when turmoil was going and oops, she got pregnant, and yeah. I can see that, feeling some type of way. Now, especially if it's somebody you don't like.
It reminds me, it kind of reminds me, yeah. It kind of reminds me of the situation where you were helping you thought this baby was yours, and you find out that it's not yours, and they still make you pay child support. Yeah. It reminds me of a situation like that as far as the men are concerned, because it happens to a lot of us. I say us.
I think she didn't sign papers. But the problem was the baby came before they got divorced. That was the big problem. But it may be her biggest blessing. Maybe her older son is a thug and just ain't no good.
And now here comes
here the second one, that ain't even her son. To save the day. And she sure gonna call him, say, hey,
this is my son. Yeah.
Hey, I'm his mama then. What's next on the board? I can't even see it now. God damn it! Oh, the lady, the video. Did y'all see? Well, she was. Is she homeless now, or they live? But it looked like they was in a hotel when she was talking. So it looked like they wasn't in a home. I saw two king beds and a light in the middle. That don't look like no bedroom. That looked like a hotel.
How they staying in the but remember, tell them what's happening.
What's going on is I guess the mama is in dire straits, and the community has actually been doing what a community is supposed to do. But this lady here, she got 15 kids, first of all, and she had 10 by one guy. And I guess they separated, or did he go to jail?
The little video clip that we were seeing said that once social services got involved.
No, I'm just talking about them two. I was going to come to that.
No, that's what I'm saying. They said once social services got involved, he got arrested. So okay. I don't know what they.
So it seemed like they probably wasn't even taking care of even while he was in the home.
Maybe so.
In the hotel.
We taking care of your kids, so hey, you need to come up with some child support, or you going to jail. I feel like it was maybe a situation like that. Cause they come after we taking care of your kids. Yeah. And you here chilling with her, enjoying the benefits.
I mean, they paying rent. They paying the kids' clothes.
I think they said some agencies provided furniture and was paying the rent.
Yeah, furniture, whatever.
Is getting food and clothes and stuff like that.
And she was so ungrateful. And they was in their room and she was like, well, these people here, what was it? They need to take, not responsibility. I wrote it down. They ought to be held accountable for this.
Her kids.
And that's all this suffering going on. Somebody need to to be held responsible or accountable. And I'm like, but these are
your kids, your 15 kids. Like, how do you fix your mouth to even to be that way instead of being humble and grateful for everything other people have done for you? Even the government and these agencies that have helped you and your family out.
And you got not one clue.
And you like you deserve.
Yeah, like that owe you. I'm like, but you made these kids. You didn't stop at 5. You met some other cat and had 2 squads. You got a whole basketball game in your living room of players. That's ridiculous.
That's what I don't understand. Like, what was your plan? Like, you having all these kids, and was your plan for the system to support them?
It was like, what's your situation? It wasn't that's no planning at all. When you telling other people that they need to take responsibility for your kids, there was no.
And it's like maybe her attitude is she's blaming the fact that her baby daddy, the one that got the majority of the kids, was incarcerated for whatever reason. Like I said, I feel like she was blaming the system for his incarceration. So now she's saying, since y'all don't want him out to help me, then y'all need to do it.
But it seemed like they was already being taken care of when he was there.
Right, which was a problem. Because you there, you the father, and we doing your dirty work.
These are your 10 kids.
And then why didn't you stop? When you know what? I'll put a link to the video in the description box so you guys can see what we're talking about. I don't even know the lady's name, but there was no humility in it from what I saw. Just kind of bitterness.
I'm like, a lot of people don't get that type of help. A lot of people. I'm like, when they paying your bills, they furnishing your house.
And that's why I was thinking, because they said that they were paying rent and they were furnishing, giving furniture. That's why I thought maybe it was like just an apartment complex or something like that. More, because remember you said you thought it was a hotel.
That when she was talking about people when they was all in their room,
that was a hotel.
That was a hotel, man. You gotta look back at it. That was a hotel room.
I mean, it's sad that we got people out there like that, but from the clip, we don't really know the extent of her situation, why she's so angry. But she has to take some responsibility for what she did. Ain't nobody tell your ass to lay down and have all them kids when you couldn't provide for them yourself. You can't have a basketball team or a football team and then expect
on a slick slide
other people to provide for you. That's just not how it works. You got to have a plan instead of a situation.
If you can't feed the baby, don't have the baby. That's a little bit of Michael Jackson for you, non-culture folk. Katt Williams. He back. He gave a little challenge to Kevin Hart. He saying he said he doing he filming his comedy movie in Philly, which is Kevin Hart's hometown. He said we can have a basketball court, boxing ring, whatever. It's a comedy off, whatever. And he said, just setting the stage. And he said we can do whatever, rap, comedy, whatever. What's happening? I think he was like $5 million or something like that. And he said, $1 million for each whatever event that they doing.
5 events. He's gonna battle.
He's gonna battle in I don't know, chocolate drop against Katt Williams.
So like they have like a shoe tying contest, and if I win, it's $1 million. Who's funnier to you? Katt Williams.
Yeah.
What do you think his issue is with Kevin Hart right now?
I don't think to me.
So it just seemed like friendly. Is it something for charity?
I don't think it was. I don't know. To tell you the truth, but I don't think it's like how other comedians been coming after Kevin Hart. He didn't say he was like wasn't funny or nothing like that. He was just it was a nice because he did the same thing with Steve Harvey.
Did they have this battle?
Nah, Steve Harvey then he called them names and that was pretty much it.
When you say names, like this motherfucker, like what you?
I don't know, on this radio show, just. He was.
How long ago was this?
Probably like 3 or 4 years. This is when he had his radio show. And so Yeah, I mean, this
but
not
the
first
way
time.
he's setting it up, it sounds like something fun for the fans. Something.
I mean, but it's people are gonna come anyway if it's them two.
Yeah.
You know, they got big fanship.
Does Katt Williams seem like he got that money?
He tours a lot, so he got nice little change.
I didn't know he still did that.
And he, you know, the white folk going to see him, so
Katt Williams.
they love Katt Williams. Are you kidding me?
I mean, you don't really hear his name until it's like, and the only reason this weekend we were hearing about Katt Williams is because he got allegedly, I guess he got arrested for some altercation with paparazzi.
Mm-hmm.
You know, took his camera or whatever. Or something.
It sure sell out. You know, it ain't Kevin Hart selling out. You know, because Kevin Hart, you know, he might double back with some shows in the same city. You know, but he, you know, he got that machine behind him. Katt don't, and so. There you go. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Whatever. I don't think nothing's gonna become of this.
I doubt Kevin Hart might. You know, probably won't respond. I don't know. I don't know. On the lighter side, since we've been talking so much ratchet, might be you got something about our boy Russell.
Is him and Sierra? Do you think they're still together? I think they're still together, right? Do you hear about? We're gonna talk. See, I'm about to bring it back to some ratchet. Let's talk about the good story real quick. We hear about Russell Wilson. He's starting a new clothing line called the Good Man brand, and he's going to team up with his Why Not You Foundation, and they're going to donate $3 from every purchase to local charities as well as educational programs. So that's something positive. We're gonna try. That's what we should do. Try to every episode to come up with something positive, a positive story to talk about.
I think we might end up grabbing stuff from our own lives.
Something like you know what?
I didn't stump my toe.
I didn't do. You don't think we got positive stuff going on in the world?
It's gonna be hard pressed. We can find some easy. Yeah, I mean, we can find easy. Nope.
We can find.
I'm done. It seems like I'm starting back. I was alright in the middle. Seems like I'm about to close out.
Shout out to Russell. It just he seems like he's just a good dude, and for some reason I feel like I got a problem with
people
him.
hate him.
Even me. I don't even know nothing about this man, but I feel like
he's too good.
Too good to be true. Yeah,
but he don't even hold himself like like he's. His nose is stuck up in the air, or
so he's kind of humble.
Yeah, for sure.
So why am I hating?
That's what they call you.
Is it? That's sad though too. I mean, for real. Like I see him on TV, I'm like, this motherfucker. I be thinking that he ain't done nothing negative that I can recall, but I don't know.
Just like that.
It's the black man hating on the black man. Holding our brothers down for no reason.
You that main crab.
Let's give our people their props. That's what I'm going to work. That's what I'm working on.
Say it to yourself, might be.
That's what I said. That's what I'm working on.
Oh,
Giving our people our props and not hating. That's all I got.
Well, that's all I got. Like I said before, if you got comments, leave them. Till next time, folks.